Taylor Swift finally reveals who set her up with Travis Kelce after his earnest gesture. The singer and her mom, Andrea Swift, open up about welcoming her now-fiancé, Travis Kelce, into their lives in the fourth episode of her The End of an Era docuseries. Taylor Swift's mom, Andrea Swift, detailed how she discovered Travis Kelce's public plea to meet the singer in the latest episodes of Taylor's The End of an Era docuseries. The docuseries finally reveals who played matchmaker between the singer and the Kansas City Chiefs tight end, who announced their engagement in August. Taylor noted that she had previously been very non-athlete, but quickly bonded with the NFL star. Taylor Swift's Disney Plus docuseries has finally revealed who played matchmaker between her and Travis Kelce. During episode 4, Taylor Swift, The End of an Era, titled Thank You for the Lovely Bouquet, which dropped on Friday, December 19th, Taylor, 36, and her mom, Andrea Swift, opened up about how the Kansas City Chiefs star, 36, first caught Andrea's attention. I'm looking at the headlines and perusing around on the internet, and I see that this guy came to your show and he brought a friendship bracelet and wants to meet you, Andrea recalled. So I called my resident expert on the Kansas City Chiefs, my cousin Robin, and I go, tell me about this guy named Travis Kelce. It was cousin Robin's response that really sealed the deal for Andrea, who immediately noticed a telling green flag. She goes, oh my God, he is the nicest guy, and he really loves his mom. And I went, ding, 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 Andrea said, laughing. And then I said, now, how in the world am I going to get her to meet him? The task proved to be a challenge, as Taylor explained that she'd previously been very non-athlete, and wondered what they'd talk about on a date. So you call me with this tone of, hey, I know you're not going to react well to this, but there's a guy, Taylor said of her mom. He's really cute. Andrea added, you said something to the effect of, you got to start doing something different, the Fortnite singer recalled, laughing. Andrea called 36-year-old Travis' gesture of making her daughter a friendship bracelet so earnest and the sweetest thing, noting that the sportsman came into Taylor's space with memento from your world. To me, that really said a lot. So I thought that was really sweet and I liked it, Andrea noted. The Grammy winner said that her future fiancé had to explain football to her on their first date, calling it violent chess. Then I became obsessed with him, and therefore became obsessed with learning about football. Greatest surprise of my life, Taylor said. As for the tone shift when she started dating Travis, both mother and daughter said the athlete brought a lot of joy to her life. I went through 2 breakups on the first half of this tour, and that's a lot of breakups, actually, Taylor said, referencing her splits from Joe Alwyn and Maddie Healy. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. Later referencing Travis taking the stage during Taylor's London show in June 2024, she said, Travis, he's a real yes guy. In terms of life itself, he's just up for anything. The So High School singer said that her man loves the spotlight, the way that he just comes to life when the lights are the brightest. People talk about that all the time with him, she said. They're like, the moment's never too big for Travis. The lights are never too bright for Travis, calling him so magically entertaining. Andrea added that her future son-in-law is one of the happiest people she's ever met. He just brought a lot of happiness, which is, I think, what he does in a lot of his circles, she said. He brings a lot of happiness to the room. Taylor ended the episode joking. If you ever would have ever told me that the most meaningful relationship I would ever have would start with a man saying he was but hurt that I didn't want to meet him, unbelievable. The pop superstar and Kelce announced their engagement in August, sharing the news in a joint Instagram post with a caption, your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married, firecracker.